Boom, boom, boom. All right, everyone. New window, baby. Here we go. Let's get this party started, huh? Let's get this party started. Where we at? Let's do this. Where are we? Boom. Discord. Boom. Don't sweat it, man. Nice. We're live. We're live, baby. All right. Timeout. Futures. Boom. Where you at? Here we go. And we're live. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly out here, but it's looking good at the same time. So make sure I have this down here. This right here. Close. Where are we at here? Boom. We're looking weak. We're looking weak, and I'm not loving the price action right now. I won't lie. I'm currently up 560 on the day for futures, and we're looking to break that $1,000 mark. I really wanted to save a lot of this for this action. I'll save it for a little bit until we get down to that point. But futures, oh, shit, man. I really wish I would have kept this short. I had this short right here from the QQQ. I don't really see too much action right now. I don't want to get in something and get chopped out. So I'm going to wait till that 230-ish mark. Powell's about to come out right now, and we'll see what momentum this wants to go on. So I'm looking at a few levels here. I'm looking at this low of the day level right here. It's 1514, which would be sick to catch. But there's also a massive level all the way up to this 1568 above this 1564. So there's a lot of action that could be happening today. Where are we at today? Let me see the 5-minute real quick. We got the minute candle. Let me go back to high a day. I think we just made the new high a day. No, we didn't. So the new high a day. All right. So this is the high a day. This is high a day. Where are you? This is the high a day, I believe. This one right here, 15,620. So this is a level that I'm watching for, because if we break this 15,610, we should most likely probably hit that. It's only about a 50-cent move on the QQQ, but I have a level up to 379. So if we hit 379, that is most likely this level up here, 15,650. So this is all QQQ trading. This could be really great opportunities. I'm not in anything just yet because I don't like the price action, but you know how Powell always does this. He likes to just launch the markets. So if we have to go with momentum, we'll go with momentum, which I think I'm going to right now.
Order filled.
I got in kind of high. If it completely goes back on me, then I'll lose max. Probably, I don't really want to lose anything, to be honest, but don't want to get stopped out here. I'm down 100, down 75, 60. Would like to see this push. It was just, oh man, it might have just stopped me right at that 377. I was really hoping for that 377 break. It doesn't look like it wants it anymore. 250 will be my max stop on this. Coming back a little bit here. Set a stop loss right here. So it'd be about 250 loss on this. The break really faked me out, man. That's pretty wild. We saw 277. I was like, oh, this is definitely going for that high, but
Stop filled.
Here comes the chop. All right. So we're back to $300 on the day. So just lost about 220, and we're going to have to keep going. So I was going for the momentum there. Didn't happen. FOMC is going to be really tough to trade, especially if there's this low of volume. Damn, there's only 25 million in volume. So that's really, really low, guys. Average volume is 90 million. Happy FOMC day. FOMC day sucks. I can't lie to you. It's really terrible. I hate trading it, but I really want to catch a momentum play, but I don't even know if it's going to happen. We just got stopped out 377 right there. I was looking for that run. Missed it, but still up about 300 on the day, so just trying not to get back any gains. tip on, going for those breaks, it usually goes right away within first few seconds. That's what I was saying. It just like completely stopped right at that 377. So that just shows there's absolutely no volume whatsoever. Not my biggest day on futures, but still green, so I can't be upset about it. And it's just chopping away. So who am I to call this out? Also, that was a big breakout for a massive rejection. 377. The question is do I get back in for that breakout? There is some room to the downside. It looks really weak on the daily chart, I won't lie. And usually Powell kind of just sends the market, but we've gotten rejected 2 times now on the 30-minute. Let me check the hourly. Hourly doesn't look the worst. 15-minute. It honestly might just chop us, guys. If this goes for 377 again, I'm going to have to play it. I'm going to set a buy stop at that level, though. I'm not going to go and get chopped out. If it gets this level again, I would feel like it would break it, but I'd be pretty upset if it didn't. We're still not in anything yet. The Bollinger Bands are slowly expanding a little bit here. So I wouldn't get in until this break, which should launch it up a little bit. And that would be a nice, full $300-ish, maybe even 400 if we can get up to that 15,609 break. Here we go.
Stop filled.
Stop filled. I'm in. I'm up 100. It's kind of slowing down again. 125. Let me see a push. $260, $270.
Order filled.
Oh, what the hell just happened? Just took that out, but for some reason it only gave me $180, but I'll take it. So that's one strategy you can play. It rejected me the first time, so I'm still not as profitable as I was. I'm down 130 from where I started, but now we're going. So I have always set the stop loss at that rejection point. So if I set that stop bid at the top, that's usually I play those breaks because it's a really good opportunity for you to just go with the momentum. A lot of the times I like to play bear flags on reversals, but at times like that where it should just explode, those are also great opportunities to do a buy stop. You could even do like a sell stop here because most of the time if it breaks below, let's say this support line right here or this support line, you have another wick for it to test. So I could just sit here and set a sell one stop right here. So it would sell me as it goes through and I would catch this entire rip through that low of the day. And then I could just get out of it very fast by covering the position. So I like to play that kind of position a little bit too. This is going to be a back and forth FOMC day. It doesn't look like there's any momentum on either side. So pretty unfortunate. I don't know if I'm going to get to that $1,000 mark, but I would like to get back to around that 500 to 750 mark and then call it a day. So see what we can do here. It seems to be a little choppy out there. I don't know if we're just going to run all day. It'd be cool if we did, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen here. There's a nice resistance line right at, oh, shit, there she goes. I was just going to say right at this line right here at 15,608, but she's cooking now. Let me look at the daily real quick. If the daily starts to flip and we get above that 378, in my eyes, that 378, I guess there's a 379 level, but we should test this 379. So let me pull this over for you guys real quick so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. This 378 level, we are cooking. Looks like there's an opportunity to see that 378 test. Might see some weakness right around that level. Maybe I would take a quick short, but this is coming to see bullish. There's a lot of volume coming in here comparatively of the rest of the day. Above 378, I like this level of 379 that I have on my QQQ chart. So I use Thinkorswim, of course, to trade this. Holy shit, these things went crazy. And there it goes. It just takes off. FOMC is just nuts. It'll stop you out. It'll be an asshole for a while. Oh, it's just cooking right now. Let me see if I can get in like a buy limit all the way down here. Maybe it rejects it a little bit. We can get a little bounce play potentially for that rip to 379. That would be dope. It looks like it's just going. Wow. Crazy. They're just exploding up to the upside. Should get in, but I don't want to chase it. I really don't want to chase it. But she's gone right to 379. What is Powell saying? Hold on, let me pull this up. Powell, full effects of tightening yet to be felt. FOMC to take data-dependent approach on future hikes. Says haven't made decision to hike at every other meetings. If data suggests more hikes are needed, then that judgment we'll make. He says the same shit every time. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I don't really want to get it. Oh,
Order filled.
I got in. 190, 240, 260.
Order filled.
Oh, I'm back at 500. I'm trying to go with the momentum here because we are literally look at this mark. It's almost right to that 379. And let me show you a little bit more here. This 379 is such a massive resistance point. I'm sure we'll see some red here, but if we can get above that 379, the next resistance point is this 380.30. So there's a lot of room to go. Looks beautiful to me. We're back up to 500 on the day. That's how quick futures move, so got to be careful. And let me see, I just heard a little message ding. Basically, he is saying if data is good, there might be a pause. I mean, it's just like he's got to stop. It looks like we're going to that 379 right now. I don't really want to play it because it's so high, and you know how those things go where it stops you out like almost instantly. But could be a good opportunity to short right at that 379, to be honest. Be pretty crazy if it did get to that point. The way that this is setting up, if it breaks that 379 and just continues to rip the rest of the day, this would be a huge, huge payout on the call side. I kind of wish I would just held one and just let it go. But you know how that goes with futures. It's very terrifying. Let me see some. I'd like to see a little bit of a sell-off down here. I don't know if I'm going to get one. Papa Powell, all he does is rip the market every single time. So I'm trying to stay true to that, but I also don't want to get caught at the top and get completely plunged. So futures, you got to be a little bit patient. I should have been a little bit more patient with my buys down here. It just looked like it was pretty weak, and then all of a sudden we got that massive candle. So based on his responses, he is pinning, continue to raise rates. There's a little negative undertone to his response. I don't know why they bought it so savagely. They do it every time. And here it goes. It just broke 379. And now we're getting those levels on the market. So we're going to that 380 in my opinion here. I'm getting a little bit nervous. I don't really want to buy it, but I feel like I might have to. On any pullback, I feel like I might have to buy this because at 37877. Let me catch a pullback maybe here.
Order filled.
Up 105. I'm going to set my stop like right here. Keep it low. I'm up 215, 200, 175. Give me one push, one push, one push, one push, one push. 170, 320, 300. We're out. I think we're out.
Order filled.
We're out. 765 on the day. Let's go. Let's go. We're going up to 380, baby. Let's fucking go. All right, so 380 is what I'm looking for right now. It's a little scary in futures right now. It's kind of terrifying. Dude, I can't get out of my trade. It's trade of 8 right now. It won't let me exit. Just be careful. Sometimes it lags. So if you hit sell market, it's going to sell you. It just doesn't register right away. If you're on trade of 8. Don't click it a million times because then you'll go short. And if it starts running up your ass, that's where it gets a little scary. Trade of 8 is super laggy. It's FOMC. It's always laggy on FOMC days, but we're looking good, baby. We're looking good. 765. Oh, wait, whoa. Get that out of here. Look at this. This is where I was going to buy 15,610. I would have been up $1,000 a mini. Damn. All right, we're starting to get a little rejected here. That's cool because there's room up to 380, so I'm just trying to work to my advantage, but still. Gator Trader, you're a beast, man. We're looking. All right, here we go. Getting some pullback here. Still think we're going to see some upside. Just don't want to get trapped at the top, you know? Don't want to get trapped. Don't want to get this 765 away from me. Let me see if I can get one more little pullback here. Ah, fuck, it's going to go. It's terrifying. Honestly, it's kind of addicting, the futures plays. Like, you can keep your stop losses small, but it's really all about your entry point. When it's this volatile, that's when futures get terrifying. Really terrifying. I wish I would have just held one from here to here because that would have been ridiculous. But let's see. It seems to be a little weak right now. A lot of volume coming in, the most amount of volume we've had all day on this candle just right here. So that could be meaning that buyers are trying to buy and they're like fighting right now. We might get a sweep order to the upside, or that might be an exhausted buy candle, and that's just like basically the last point. So just waiting to see the direction here. Not going to try to time it perfectly. Could go down, could go up. I have no idea just yet, but I'm going to try to catch some exhausted candles here in a second. I think that if I were to buy anything, it would be right at this 378-ish level. I think it's like right here. So I'd buy a limit there for a nice bounce potentially. But it's just chopping back and forth here. Not interested in that. Notice how there's a lot of sellers coming in here. There she goes. Oh, God. I might have to cancel this. It's kind of scaring me. I just canceled it. Scaring me because it's at the top of the Bollinger Band. So I'm really looking for this level bounce potentially, but it looks like we might get one of those massive red candles. Could give up all of those gains, to be honest. The daily chart looks like it didn't break through entirely just yet, but this could also be a really good opportunity to get involved. I just don't want to give back any gains. This 15,640 was actually not this 378. It was actually right here. So I shouldn't even have gotten filled anyway. Or I wouldn't have gotten filled. That lag lost me $600. Shake my head. No. Damn. If there's any advice I can give you on days like this for Tradevate, literally set your levels of where you want to buy, set your stop like right before you go in, and set your limit to sell at all times. Because then if you click too many times, it could end up burying you, and that's a huge issue. Like if I wanted to buy down here, here's my limit, here's my stop, right? Like right away. So no matter what, I don't lose on the trade. And if I wanted to sell out, then I could just say buy stop up here, or sell limit up here. So if I got it here, it didn't hit my stop, and it started running for me, I could be out all in and let it go automatically. So I don't have to worry about anything. Manage your risk accordingly. You could be down $150 max if you set your stop there, and you probably won't get hit unless, or you won't sell your position for profit unless it hits your sell limit. So just try to be smart with it, especially on days like today, because it's nuts. I know I just made a couple nice trades, but they're very quick in and out, and I kind of just like firing in on some reversal trades based off of some of these levels that I'm watching over here on the QQQ. So right now it looks pretty weak. I don't see any bounce plays just yet. I don't really like it at all, but I'm looking for something here. It looks like this 378 could be a really good bounce play. Just seeing a lot of weakness right now, so just trying to be patient because I don't want to get caught in one of those flushes because it's up so much like that. Feels like in about 22 cents I could maybe get involved. Continues to bounce here. Seems to be pretty weak. I will say that once it gets back up to this level, I would probably put like a buy order for it to rip to new highs. But as of right now, it's very weak. I'm not playing the downside. I don't really know what Powell is saying, and honestly, I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me right now. But I might go in one contract right here.
Order filled.
And here's my stop. So if I lose a couple $100, actually I would lose $200 here on this trade. Just looking for one quick bounce. Seems pretty weak. Seems very weak actually. Oh, it's weak. Stop right at that 378. Don't hit me. Bounce. 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 Oh, it's gonna hit me.
Stop filled.
Bastards. So back to 570. It looks very weak on the 5-minute chart. I won't lie. The volume completely died out too. We do have 1 minute left though. And the volume is pretty low on this. Oh, it stopped me out. That was like the perfect stop out, that dickhead. Let's see what happens here. I don't think there's enough momentum to break the high of the day just yet, so I'm just chilling at 570. I'm going to try to get in like 1 or 2 contracts to get above that $1,000 mark here. But I would have been in a nice little profit here if I just held it just a tiny bit or set my stop loss just a little bit lower, but 150 is good enough as a stop loss, especially with how fast this is moving. So what are some of the stocks doing? Meta looks good. Tesla also looks pretty good for a little breakout. QQQ is still red. It went green for 1 second. I guess it didn't like that. Next 5-minute candlestick here is pretty important. Could see a nice little flush back down to this 377.50. Seeing a lot of weakness right now. How have you been doing on futures? So glad more people joining the gang. I've been doing great, man. Been doing really great. I actually have a couple funded accounts. This one I'm working on a new one. I've been recording a lot of it, so I can just go through the steps of getting it funded and showing how it's possible. Is this going to go up again, or is this going down? The daily chart is literally pinned, and I don't really understand which way it's going to go right now. I would love to see some upside. I'd be pissed if I got caught in the trap. If that red candle takes over more than 33 to 40% of green, it's not a good sign. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. But I'm also watching the 5-minute chart right now, and it's kind of bottoming out. Little double bottom here at this 377.70. If it breaks below that, I'm probably going to have to go short, which is right here at this level. So I would sell a stop right here probably if it pushed down. Got some weakness. I feel like we'll probably get like a couple cent buy up and then probably some more pullback for a little bit. Kind of wish I held this, but this stop, I had to keep the stop tight. Had to. Would have been a nice little $200 on the day. That would have put me about $1,000. Yeah, I would have been at $1,000 right now. Stop me to a T, but that's okay. If it runs, should be running here in a second. It's pretty high up. I would honestly probably not take this unless I saw it break above this level. And we still got about like 8 minutes until this goes, and it's only 2:52. We got a whole power hour, baby. This could get pretty interesting. Make sure I don't have any calls right now. Where is this link? Copy. We're just stuck for now, but just waiting, sitting, waiting, and wishing. Honestly, might do the same thing here. Is just buy this, set a buy stop right at this level. It's always risky because it could tap and reverse, but then as soon as it gets above it and hits me, I'll set a stop right away. So strategy here is looking for that high of the day and the most recent low on this candlestick to short because that'll show me a weakness and keep going lower, or it'll head higher at this break and that'll probably pay me another $200 or so, and then I'd be up about 800 on the day. Currently up at 570. I think I'm going short, guys. This looks really weak. Sorry, somebody sent me a video. That's just funny as hell. All right. Should I go short here? It looks like I should go short. I hate this, man. The FOMC always messes up all the volume. There it goes. There's the short I wanted. And now it's just going to plunge. And I'm going to be pissed off because here it comes down to 377.50. And it's going to set me at this stop. And I'm going to be real pissed off. It's going to hit it. It's going to bounce. And then, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. FOMC, you're giving me a headache. Where else is this? There you are. Bounce at 21. Yeah. That's why I got these set pretty low. Because if it gets to this level, it's probably coming lower. If it gets to this level, it's probably going higher. In this area, it's just chopping. So I just kind of set them. Because I'm not just going to buy it and then get chopped out while it bounces around for like 3 hours. But everything else looks weak. Microsoft looks weak. Looks like it's coming down a little bit. If this starts to break out, this thing is going to fly. So I'm not really worried about it. I just don't want to play this chop range. So I have a sell here where I short it and a buy here where I buy it. I know it's not very traditional to get it very low like that because it could always top tick. But, the price you pay, the games you play. And then I'm probably going to have to set this as like a buy right here just in case because this would be a $200 loss. Meaning I would be up 370, which I'm okay with, actually. I'm going to get ready. As soon as I hear order filled on the downside, I would say buy stop right there. So it looks weak. To me, it looks like it's headed lower, unless it bounces at this 378 exactly. And if it does that, then this is just a terrible FOMC meeting because I don't see any other opportunities other than a potential complete downfall or a complete rip up to that 383. So if it just chops within this range under that 379, then there's no opportunities today, and that's just the way we're going to have to roll with it.
Stop filled.
All right, here we go. It just bounced at that level too, that little fucking bastard. Here's my stop at 535. Why is my stop low? There we go, 90, 60. I'm going to stop
Order filled.
because it filled me a lot lower. It filled me at 1621 instead of 1625. That's so annoying. Lock me out of take profit due to the lag. Lock me out of it? What do you mean it locked you out of it, Sherry? That's so annoying. I mean, I made money. I'm still up 600 on the day, but still, that's annoying as shit. All right, so here's that little sell-off at 377.75. If I see any sort of dip buys, I feel like it's weak now. So this could end up getting pushed back down to like that 377. This looks like it's just topped out. Like it doesn't have much volume to push. We're at 38 million in volume at 3 o'clock. This market, I hate to say it, dog shit. Dog shit. It's literally so bad. But there's just no volume. No one's in here. I don't really understand what's going on with the volume situation. But 621 to 631. What are you talking about, Gator Trader? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about 621 like after. Oh, I got you. Gotcha. The chop. The Chopinator. Should I just take my gains and run for the day? $600. It's not my favorite, but not a lot of people in the world make $600 a day. Feels weak, though. It feels weak. I had the order at 15,621. I posted above for the bounce. I tapped in and bounced. Oh, nice. That's fire. I didn't know that you meant 621. I didn't know that you played it with the last three. I didn't know what that meant, but now I do. 1621. So it did hit you. For some reason, you saw my stop, right? My stop was at 625, and it filled me at 621, which is kind of trash, but it was a fast move down, so it kind of makes sense. But regardless, I ended up losing, or I made only like $50 on that trade, so or $30 on that trade when I should have made way more. But you know, I can't be greedy. Can't be greedy on an FOMC day that's not moving anywhere with 38 million in volume, that is horrible. That is like 30%, 33% of what the volume should be. I figured that these earnings plays would give us a little bit more momentum, but once again, disappointed. Netflix is down to 421. I like that. I might start to go long here on Netflix here in a little bit. All the way down here at this bottom Bollinger Band from 485 to 421. I like that. The earnings after hours might push this. What are the earnings after hours? I didn't even forget. Let's take a look. E-Whispers. Who do we got? Wednesday. Say Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Meta. That's about it. Chipotle. Yeah, we're coming down a little bit here. Looks pretty good to retrace, but it kind of looks like just like an inside candle day, which is not going to give us much opportunities. But that's all right. Gator Trader, what are you seeing, man? Do you think Meta is going to do anything for us? I'll take a look at Meta right now. I like that it's at 300. Won't lie. It's right at that level. Ooh, 320. Let me take a look at these option contracts. Maybe I'll just gamble. Feel something nice tonight. Meta, 320. 320s are 540. These premiums are ridiculous. It would cut in half. Yeah. probably not going to play these because by Thursday, these will, in the money will be worth like 500, and that's how much these $10 moves are anyway. $20 moves. Be pretty cool if it went up to like 350 though. Maybe I'll gamble like. Nah, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it, but it does look good. You could strangle it if you wanted like a 280 price, maybe 320, but I'm not touching that. The IV is way too. I don't know how you guys hold so long. Balls, man. I got balls. Just kidding. No, I'm more of a scalper too. You've seen me scalp a little bit. You're not heavy on earnings. You trade. You can sell your shares after hours. I've actually never done that before. As many shares as I hold, I usually cover my position, whether it's like a covered call or. I don't think I've ever sold my shares after hours. Are you even able to do that? I don't think you're allowed to do that. Educate me, man. You can? That was 2. You know what? Oh. Well, I didn't know that. With limit orders. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing much, guys. I think that this is just another dud day, but you know, $600. I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. Definitely not going much higher. This was a very, very shitty FOMC day. That is for sure. You can't exit options, but shares, yes. I knew the options piece. I just didn't know about the selling shares for earnings. If you trade on Thinkorswim, it will come up as TIFF exit. Oh, look at this drop, baby. There's the drop. Look at that momentum, man. Are we going to just fade into the... Oh, this could be it. This could be the fade. This could be the fade. This could be the fade. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. But I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to like it. I'm going to try
Order
it.
filled.
I'm going to stop myself out so fast, I can tell. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it till I'm green. 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 Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh. Oh, I hate it so much. It's going to bounce on me. Damn it. Damn it, I chased. Damn it, I chased. Fuck. Oh, wait. I thought I got stopped. Did I chase? I chased. Right? Or is this still weak? Oh, no. This is just going to go equilibrium state right here. Oh, we're up. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're out.
Order filled.
I love it. I love it. 790. Damn it, I thought I made more. I love it. I loved it, and then I hated it at first, but now I love it. And this looks like it's going low of the day now. I think that this is actually going to hit this. We just got the full momentum side, like piece that I've been watching all day. We're going below this level. We're going below. We're going way below. Holy shit, what a drop. All right, well, I got scared out of this, honestly. I got out way too early, but I got a little nervous. I got a little nervous because I thought I was screwed. But all right, we're up 790. I want to get this to this 1,000 mark. We're going to low of the day. We're going to that level that I've been talking about, which is, man, that's ugly when the chase works. Yeah, I know. I chased, but you know what? Leave me alone, man. Let me live. Okay? So I'm looking at 374.41 to the right, So this is the level that I'm looking at. Oh, wait, you can't even see this. God damn it. Hold on. This is the level I'm looking at. I think that we're going to break this level and come back down to here based off of this. And I think that we could capitulate into close. Come on, baby. Give me that move. Give me that move.
Order filled.
This is such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. I'm going to set my stop at 54. I'll lose like $300. And I'm going to get hit, aren't I? I'm going to get hit real fast. I just want to see it die. That's all I wanted to see. Oh, I got stopped.
Stop filled.
Well, back to 455. I still think that this is going to happen. Scott, LOL. No, listen to me. I'm getting this trade. I have the conviction of this going to low. I have it. I've had this level all day. I've had it all day. There's no way. I've had this level all day. Come on, don't let me do this to myself.
Order filled.
If I give back everything, then I deserve it. But I've had this level all day long. I've had it all day. Come on. I might have gotten a bad fill again, huh? Damn. Guys. Well, we're going flat on the day. We're going flat on the day. 32, 37. It's not going to come back down for me, is it? Damn. All right, here's my stop, guys. I'll be down about $150 on the day. I just gave it all back. I still have this level. I still think it's going to that level. But I think I might have just messed up a little. Trying to be patient here. Oh, man, it bounced on the daily too. Damn it. Well, guys, down 60 on the day, 90 on the day. Could buy it back here if I wanted. Just one play is all it takes to get back the gains. That's why they tell you not to be greedy, but I got greedy. I got greedy, guys. Still want this to fall so bad. My executions were terrible off this. I thought that we could still get that momentum, but now the Bollinger Band is flat. I'm probably got to stop out. And be down 80 on the day, 100 on the day, 200 on the day. This is going to be my stop right here. It's coming back a little bit, but I'm either going to ride it out for the death candle or I'm going to be negative on the day. I really want to see this come back. I see this level still on the daily chart. I just don't know if it has enough momentum. I forgot that the volume was so bad. And it looks like it's bouncing at that 375.50. Damn it, man. Damn it. I wanted to see low of the day. I still think it's going to happen, but I think it might stop me out before it gets there. I still have that level, 374.50. That would pay very, very nicely. We're getting some buyers down here. I could go flat on the day if I wanted to here. Up 32, 12, 7. It's going to stop me. Fuck! Don't go red. I call this life preserver play. I'm already red. It's going to be like $200. It'll be nothing, but still. I had the play, man. I had the level. The volume isn't there. I missed I had some bad executions, but that's okay. You know what? I've had some really good days trading in the futures market. So if I go flat or a little bit red today, that's all right. I can play with some profits. Still not hitting me just yet. Oh, God. I just put a buy stop right at where I... Still down a little bit. Just basically flat. I still have this level, and it hasn't hit low of the day just yet. Battling a losing position right now, but I'm up 160. This could be it. This could be that level. I still have it. I think that it could be brutal because the volume is awful. Fuck, the volume is so bad. Yeah, this is going to reverse on me. I'm going to get stopped. I'll be down 200 on the day. Damn. The worst thing I can do is stop myself out if it's going to die. Ah, fuck. Oh, God. Here comes the buyers. Fuck, man. So close. I thought I had that level too. Here they come. All right. Well, it wasn't that bad. It's still in play, but it looks like the buyers are coming in here, forming the bottom. Damn. Unfortunate. Unfortunate play. Caught way too low. Never chase. Never chase. If you're chasing that low, you might as well go for the reversal. Take this as a learning lesson. I'm going to be down like 250 on it. I could probably still go green by the end of the day, but I really, really, really liked that level. But now the buyers are back. Nice little green candle pushing it right back up. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Coming from my stop. Dirty bastard. They got me. They got me today. You witnessed some blood. Hey, man, how you doing? Well, I was good until I gave back $700 on this trade. I thought I could catch the low of the day mark. Still in this trade. It's going to stop me. I was up 700. Now I'm flat. And now it looks like it's about to stop me on this trade. But, you know, I had the level on the QQQ. It looked like it was going for low of the day. That's why I was playing it. Hopefully we could have pushed there. And it didn't fill me. So once it stops me out, I'm going to have to take this little cowboy hat, throw it in the trash can, and be on my merry way. But I will say, I'm not out for the count just yet until it breaks that 376.50 on the QQQ. Because there still is that low of the day test that's not there. It is consolidating. I am up 150 on the day. I could get that capitulation into that low. It didn't break it just yet, but that 376 level is pretty key and significant for me to see it break. All right, only down 190, 200, 160, 60. We could go green here. We could break. Go green. Should I get out? I'm not going out. I've been holding it this long. I'm going for that capitulation. We just went green. Still up 400. Come on, baby.
Order filled.
I got out. Sorry. I had to. I think it's gonna break it too. I couldn't hold it. 385. I had to take it. I would have made a little bit of money off of it. Feels like it might kind of bounce here. I still see that level. The reason that I took this and I got in at such a terrible entry was right here. I literally got in right here, was looking for this entry point right here. And then this is that low that I've been playing and thinking about all day long. Fuck, I think it's going to happen. It just broke too. That's all right. I still have 400 on the day. It's way better than being negative, so I just took it. But I still think it's going to head to that low. We just double tapped low of the day, or we almost did. I think I want to short this again, which sounds insane, but I'm probably not going to. Nice little double bottom bounce there. But, all right, well, I'm not as upset. I was up 700, still up 400, gave back 3. So, looking good. Futures is fucking scary, man. Sometimes it can be crazy. FOMC is a different animal. This is usually pretty easy in the morning, but god damn, FOMC, whew, scary shit. But thank God I got out. I should have taken a little bit of a profit. Was not worth it. My risk to reward ratio there was awful. So don't ever do that. Don't ever chase like that. Sometimes, for some reason, I continue to chase, but now we're cooking to the opposite side here. Looks like we got a nice little reversal. I might even take a call with this momentum we got going on right now. Or not a call, but long. It looks like it's going to chop around this 377. It's a little inside candle day. No large breakdowns, no large anything. I'm probably just going to go... most of the time I always trade the reversals too, but I was just going with momentum here, and that's why I shorted that. And honestly, I only lost, what was it, like $30 on that? So I was down like 700 at one point, so terrible fill, but worked out in my favor. It hit that level that I was looking for, but it didn't break down below it, so still was right, just got in at a horrible entry point. I would say don't take it for newbies. No trading futures around JP speech days. Absolutely not. The only reason I have some sort of good risk management, I would have stopped myself out 200 on the day entirely, but I'll take 385. Not bad. $400 every day is still good enough to beat this challenge in 10 days. This is a brand new account now, so we're up 385. I think I'm going to call it. It's only 321 though, so I think I might actually, maybe one more. I feel like there's some life in us somewhere. I was very disappointed in myself with that execution. Should have made it. Gator, what are you up today, man? I say we go lower. I thought we went lower, but I'm staying away. I had a terrible execution, so I'm just staying away at this point. I forgot where I bought. I think I bought a short here. Literally ended up basically flat, but I was down pretty nicely at this point right here. Took BA in the morning. I ended up about 3K across 4 accounts on NQ. Boom. Boom. Let's go, Gator Trader, man. I'm only up 380 on this, and I didn't even take an options play today. It's pretty wild. So I've had a pretty blank day. I'm waiting for some really good setups, honestly. I don't see anything just yet. I'm going to take more of like a swing trade in options. I'm kind of over trading the SPX daily. It's very, very, very annoying. But I'm seeing a lot of downside on the QQQ to come. Like maybe down to that 370 level here pretty soon. I feel like that could honestly happen this week if we break below that 374 level that I was looking for today. There's also that 373 level. So I passed second take profit last week. I posted the certificate they sent. Oh, you got certificate. Let's go, baby. NQ is a baddie. NQ is a bad motherfucker. It scares the shit out of me. Sometimes I was like, what? I was up $700 or $790. So technically I lost like $420 on that, on this little baby ass trade. But if you can get it on the right side, like if you catch this short, you're basically completing your challenge in a second. Look at this. What is this? There's a $100 drop right here. One mini is $2,000, right? 100, 200? Yeah, $2,000. It's disgusting. It's hard to hold through all that, but you know what I mean. The 15-minute chart looks like it's kind of just balancing out a little bit here. I might stay on a little bit at 4 o'clock, just because of those earnings plays on Meta. I'm sure the move. For anyone in here that wants, I know it's not a good example because I was just chasing in here, but for risk management strategy, that was not good risk management whatsoever. But I do have a full-on strategy, and I have a whole class that I'm hosting on this, whether it's how to set up, what are the best entry points, how to set support and resistance levels on Thinkorswim, which is all I watch, and why there's so many more benefits to futures than there are options plays. So if you want in that, I am hosting a class. There's about a 400-person wait list already. And if I can give you the link here and you sign up, has anyone any trades in here? Nothing so far. NQ has been all over the place. I was just in a scary trade and broke even on it. But in terms of risk management, if you want this class, you can hit this link. There'll be a wait list. It takes 2 seconds to fill out. And I'll be hosting that next week. Like I said, there's a lot of people on the wait list because I guess people are fed up of options. But futures trading has been very, very good to me. I don't even think I've been red in futures maybe more than like 2 days since I started doing this. It's very, very easy, especially in the morning. FOMC day is very tough. This is like the least amount I've made in futures in a long time. And a lot of it was my fault. But it's just because it's so volatile. But earlier this morning, it looked very beautiful on the upside on so many different areas, or not on the upside. The upside, I lied. After this capitulation candle, where was it? I can't even tell because this is the 15-minute chart. Oh, it's right here. These guys. I was trading these candles all morning. Pretty good opportunities all around there. And I have a lot of live videos to give out, and I have a presentation for that next week. If you want to get in on this wait list, it's completely free to sign up, and it takes like 2 seconds. So if you want to join that live class, that'll be next week. So hop in. I'm probably only going to keep it to like 20 to 30 people at a time just to make sure that it's not like just overcrowded with a bunch of questions and people. And then I'll just continually do them weekly until they exhaust everybody that's in there. So like I said, there's about 400 people on there, and it's going to just spit out at random who wants to join once you get the email. So you should know by Sunday if you're in on the first batch or if you're going to continue to be on the wait list. But sign up there if you want it. I dropped the link in the little chat room. Is it going to chop the rest of the day, guys? Because, oh, man, look at this. Just baby-ass P&L. $65 I lost on that trade when I was down $650. So I would say that's a hell of a comeback. And we're up 385 on the day. Would really love to see you have a different strategy than normal trading for futures. I mean, there's a couple strategies I have. It's support and resistance bounce trend lines. It all depends. The mornings are so much easier. Like these trades over here are pretty ridiculous. For like the bounce play, I think I had like 3 or 4 of these. Where was this? I'm trying to find it. I just sold one at a time. But basically, I caught like a nice little $500 play here. I bought three and sold them separately um, on that way out, and then I caught the bottom right here as well. There's a lot of opportunities in here. I was just scalping a lot in and out today, just because I didn't have much to do. But um, a lot of these trades are always just like $100, 100. I stop out $100 until I see like real support levels, because I haven't seen very many yet. But there was a day a couple days ago that I made like $2,000 within like 5 seconds, because the open had a massive support line and it was like headed right for it. So I just took three contracts, ran it all the way down, and made like $2,000 within under 5 minutes. So once I see levels on the QQQ, that's when I know when to enter into futures. But I'd love to hear a little bit about your strategy. I also use the Bollinger Bands a lot, so reversal trading on the Bollinger Bands is massive on the QQQ. Yeah, this thing is pinned, man. Pinned. I got a few little tricks I think it will be helpful just to give additional tools to Arsenal. Yeah, a lot of the times I really do like when it's not FOMC day and it's not just all over the place. I love trading like 2 to 3 red candles in a row, and then once you get that like capitulation candle, you can get that bottom tick chart for additional conviction. Oh yeah. Conviction, confirmation, it's all stuff, same stuff. But I kind of want to. Someone tell me not to buy anymore. Apparently, a side note, I'm going to the best restaurant in Tampa, Florida tonight. So I'll let you know if it's actually the best restaurant, because coming from New York City, this food is ass. What's it called? It's a pasta place. A little bit. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the place. Grambo, you're from Tampa? Ooh. Wesley Chapel. Oh man. Oh man. It's just pinned. So we still have 28 minutes. That's why I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, do I buy anything? Do I just let it go? 15-minute, 30-minute. The chart formations are just awful. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to any of these, but the 15-minute, the 30-minute, there's just no formations. So I guess that kind of answers my question if I should just keep playing this or not. I'm a little upset that I gave back that money, but I'm still profitable on green on the day, so I can't be that upset. Take the mouse off the join bid. Oh, man. Well, look at that. Look at that, Gator Trader. There's no formations, though. There's no setup, so I am just kind of just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks with a small stop, and that's never a good way to trade. So I'll take my 15 or my 385, and I'll walk on the day. This is a brand new account, so I'm just trying to pass this. I'm recording everything so you can see the whole journey. You can see my scream fest with myself and my disappointments about how I almost lost all of it today. So as long as I'm green, it's all matters, and we'll have better executions and more opportunities tomorrow, because there was no level set today at all, and honestly, we have great levels for tomorrow. So if I look at that daily chart, honestly, there's levels both ways. We could break that 380 and rip and run, or we could break this 375. Is that what that is? 375? Yeah, I guess it is. 375 level and just completely break down to like either that 374, 373. So there's some great levels tomorrow. Cowboy hat has brought some swings. I've been just fucking out here punching the air, man. But today was a weird day. Obviously, FOMC always just screws stuff up. You're either very happy, leaving a little bit dazed and confused, or very sad. Today, I'm a little bit dazed and confused, but I'd rather be dazed and confused than sad. So here I am. A little bit confused, not really sure what the hell's going to happen. Now let's talk about a little bit of options real quick, just because I've been talking about futures a lot. So option plays, let's take a look at these bad boys. Meta, boom, look at this. Daily chart, these are the earnings plays. I love this. Any mouse is broken, brand new yesterday. Brand new. Nope, no. I didn't break it. I probably would have broke it, I'm not going to lie, if I got stopped out on that play. But thank God it broke even, and we're still profitable for the day. So regardless, we're at Meta now. I want to see what they got going on for their earnings report because this has a ton of levels for tomorrow. So if we gap up or gap down, doesn't really matter to me. I would love to see Meta gap down, like all the way down to like 281, 282, and then I would probably rip this 290 calls early in the morning from that bottom Bollinger Band bounce. So I love that. I missed out on Microsoft today. I was talking about how this should probably crater down to that 335, and it did exactly that. I was like, this top Bollinger Band looks very weak, especially when you look at the Microsoft 15-minute chart. Here she is. Here she is. So when it started running up like this, I was like, as soon as this breaks below this level, the 339, I should take 335 puts because look at this. Are you kidding me? Look at that level. That is just beautiful money. And it ran all the way down to 333.11. And I don't want to show you what these contracts went because they are actually printer. I'm going to take a little walk down Wall Street, going to relax my eyes, little earnings after hours. You live in New York City, man? I used to work on Wall Street. I miss it, kind of. It's also dark as shit, honestly. It's kind of depressing, but go to Seaport if you're actually in New York. Go get some actual sun. In Wall Street, it's just a bunch of old men just pissed off. It's just dark as hell. It's kind of cold because the wind. You know, it smells like piss. Reminds me of home, honestly, man. I kind of love it there. I love the smell of piss. It really gets you going in the morning. Where is this at? Oh, yeah. These things were nuts. Where was this? Oh, yeah, right here. Whoa! Crazy drop, okay? I was looking at this level around like 175, and they ran all the way to almost 500. I should have taken them. I work on here on Wall Street next to the bull. What do you do? Making $3K at your job in New York City on Wall Street, man. Whew. Man, I miss the days I was in New York. I walked to the Battery Park area. Battery Park's a good one. I will say, I actually just bought a place for the entire month of August, so I'll be up there in about a week, and I'm staying in Flatiron. I got a place like a sublet kind of thing, 1 bedroom. You're an analist? It's gross, dude. Disgusting. What does an analyst do? I'm messing with you, man. I was looking for my Tradevate, and here she is. There she isn't. This thing is trying to break out right now. Hit me up if you're free while you're back here. Super pause on that. Because you're an analyst? I like that on Microsoft. I'm staying away from Microsoft now, but I missed that. I missed that trade. I should have taken it. It would have been a bag. 3K in that, run it all the way up like 300%. We made 9 grand. That's been my size. Position sizing lately is about 3K. Usually it's about 5 to 7,500 in my large account, but just no opportunities right now. Once they come around, we get some nicer setups. I'll position size up again, but I'd rather only lose like $400 on a trade than 1,200. I knew there was something suspicious about you, man. Hey, man, you're the analyst, man. I don't know. New York does change you, though. A lot of armpit hair up there. Male, female. Are you able to explain market imbalance to the sell side? Yeah, so when you're on the... It doesn't really honestly matter. It all depends on the pair-off price, right? So literally what you're seeing the stock price at is the equilibrium price. So the pair-off basically is talking about how you get those imbalances to pair off, right? So it's kind of keep that equilibrium price. If you see a shit ton of sellers over here on the books, it doesn't really, there's a lot of an imbalance on that side, but most of the time there's so many automations out there and there's so many algorithms that there isn't really an imbalance. There's a lot of dark orders on the buy side that you can't see until they become light at I think 355 or 350, 352. I can't remember the exact time at this point, but the imbalance just kind of shows you, like if you see like there's 50 billion or 50 million to sell on the sell side, there's an imbalance over there. It just kind of just shows you that there's more resting orders at those levels on the sell side than you can see, but the dark orders most likely are pairing them off. And if not, then the market maker's job is to go in there and pair off that price. So he'd come in and buy a bunch of shares to kind of like get that equilibrium price back to the fair and orderly price. So that's the idea of a market maker, is to create a fair and orderly market. And that's what they do, which is the pair off prices. But most of it is API systems that kind of create this imbalance, and they'll just like type in a few things and then it pairs off the price, and then it just comes right back down to equilibrium value. So there are a few times where it's almost like arbitrage, because I did witness a guy in Eli Lilly one time in the healthcare sector. There was an imbalance on the sell side, and it was like a very, very sharp imbalance, and he noticed it. So he layered his book correctly to short it the whole way down, and it was on a quad witch day, and he shorted it all the way down within 11 minutes, or not even 11 minutes. It was way shorter than that. It was like 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, he was up 350 grand off shares. So imbalances, sometimes you can see stuff, but on the floor, you have definitely a lot more access than you do down here in the retail world. So Jofi, a few on here I want to meet, put faces to names. Well, look at me, man. I'm right here, front and center. The best time to go to New York is the fall time or springtime. Summer, it smells like hot piss, which is honestly pretty dope. The wintertime, you're just getting hit by cold, freezing wind piss, which is awful because you have to walk around everywhere. It is nice, but the fall and spring are the best in New York City. And to see faces to names, I think that you guys already know this, but there is an event down here in Tampa, Florida that I'm hosting. And Deck is coming, and Sean Deckmar is coming, and Deck is coming. But there's also a lot of people coming. Like Kush will be down here. There's also there's Simon Lerner, if you've ever heard of him. He's a really big trader down here in Tampa, Florida. Honestly, kills the game. He's worth a ton of money at the age of 24 years old. He's an inspiration to most, and he crushes it. There's also, we have some crypto guys down here going to talk. We have Stock Market Wolf. We're working on Umar. Maybe Rake Trades. Rake Trades could be coming down here. It just depends on the date and something else he might have going on. So there's a lot of great traders in the space. We're finally all connecting and putting it all in together. So I'm finally hosting that. It's called the Evolve Convention, EvolveCon, and it's all about getting, connecting with people. We're going to send out, so keep in mind, yeah, that's the event in October. I'm hosting it, and we got some sponsors. Lightspeed sponsoring it. We got hopefully Tasty Trades is gonna sponsor it here pretty soon. Got a couple other sponsors coming in. It'll be a ticketed event. It'll be pretty cheap tickets. I'll take care of the hotels and everything. So, It's be pretty cheap. And the flights to Florida International are dirt cheap. You could probably get a round trip flight for like $120, if that. It's like 120 to maybe $200, and then everything else after the ticket is basically paid for because we're going to cater the event with food. We'll have videographers and production teams so people can have their picture taken when they come in. You get a nice headshot. You can have a nice little red carpet time. Whatever. We're going to make it real fancy. And then we're going to have some speakers talking about it, give some presentations, fire you up, and then I'm going to rent a bar afterwards. And then whoever wants to come get wasted can come get wasted. So that's the event. That's kind of the event. But it's going to be very professional. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be nice to have actually a collaborative meeting up for people in this space because there's no one ever doing that in this space. And I think it's time. Trading is all about the community, and definitely there's so much to learn, not 24/7. So that's the goal of this whole thing, and it's called EvolveCon, to just evolve like everything about your lifestyle. Just for connections, your thought processes, even just to be more well traveled. It's not going to stay in Tampa. We're going to try to do one in Vegas. We're going to do one in New York. We're going to do one in California. We're going to do a bunch of these. So it's going to just grow and grow and grow. And this is the very first one. But it's all about making some dope ass connections and having a good ass time. So that'll be in October. I need to so I can fly out to see some of you and come to the events for sure. More than welcome. I'll send out a wait list and everything coming out here pretty soon. I'll have I have the Instagram page already out. The logo's not finalized, but it is called the EvolveCon. So if you look up Evolve Convention on Instagram, you will find it. If you want to follow it right now, there's nothing on it yet, just because this is a very brand new thing. So that's what I have been working on in the back end, among a million other things. So here she is. What are the dates in October? October 21st, Saturday. Can't decide if it's going to be a one-day event or a two-day event. It all depends on how many speakers we have and how many attendees we have for the very first one. Oh, that's all. That's all I got. But Tampa's a great place. You're right on the beach. You're right on the water. There's boats, jet skis, whatever. It's going to be warm as hell in October, so it's going to be a great getaway. And who wouldn't want to come to Florida, right? So great lifestyle, great place to host a conference and meet some cool people and get tan. There's a bunch of pools down here. And I'll have live entertainment as well. I have a couple artists that I'm contacting. So lots to work on, lots to do. And also, last time I'll talk about it, but if you do want to join that wait list for the Futures class that I'm hosting next week, hit the link above. I have it in the chat right here if you want to get involved. Way up there somewhere, but you'll find it. Hit that wait list. If you get the email to come in for the first class, let me know. And then that's all. I don't think I'm going to trade anymore. I'm going to take my $385 on the day, slap my face a little bit because I had $800. But I gave back some because FOMC is brutal. But all right, y'all. Well, 3:47. I'm done talking your ear off. I'm going to go shower because I smell. Got back from the gym, put a cowboy hat on, so I'm having a weird day. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be on bright and early. And what's tomorrow? Thursday? Again, 2:30. So we'll continue with this futures train. If I see any setups, I will take them. Microsoft is the big watch after hours. No, I lied. Meta. Meta is the big watch after hours. So if you're watching Meta, that's going to be a huge play. And from there, I will look for some levels tomorrow morning to play because earnings have been paying pretty nicely between Microsoft after their earnings and Spotify paid pretty nice as well. So they've been running. Got to look at the levels and then go with the momentum. So peace out, y'all. I'll talk to you soon.